Hey guys, it's me T coming at you with a new video. I'm just trying to see what's going to be the best setup here because that's what I go for, the best, the highest and best. Okay, we're on my bed, so everything's a little wiggly jiggly, you know what I'm saying? Ah, shit. All right, hold on. And you guys are like super fucking stacked. Hold on. Ah! All right, so maybe we're going to do this. Hold on. We're gonna do what the tablet wants to do. Okay. I feel like I need to get super balanced. Hold on one second. Where is it at? Oh, here. So we're gonna do this. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, okay, that's good. All right. I gotta see my dream catchers, you know? You know? All right, so super excited to come at you guys today with just like, oh my god. By the way, I'm super emotional today, so if I end up like crying or something because it was coming up, it's like we're just gonna roll with it, okay? What was I gonna say? So I wanted to introduce, actually, before I take it out of the bag, I just wanted to show you how fucking cool they are. So cool. I want to introduce my my homemade Feng Shui cards that I did. They're super playful and they're super, like, I feel like they're super imperfect that they're perfect. You know what I'm saying? So I created that recently and I'm very grateful to actually be coming on today to basically bless you with a reading of sorts, especially in these, you know, what's it called, ecliptic or eclipse energies. They want me to kind of do this pretty fast, so, and I don't know why, but they want me to do it really fast. So I just want to, do we go into what these cards are going to give them right now? Okay. Well, just know that it's going to be a lot of good stuff. So, I'm getting to start with the smaller ones. All right, so am I asking for 3 cards, 18? No, they're saying 2. All right. So I'm asking for the highest and best 2. Look at how cute they are. I love them. I love them so much. All right, 2 highest and best 2 cards at the top of this deck, please, on a yin level in terms of what? Oh shit, I fucking forgot to put it in there. Oh, I'll go back. Today we're doing, oh no, I did. Okay, I just remembered that I did that. All right, so we're doing basically all of what I've written in A Team. So the family aspect of life, along with, I forgot to put, yeah, the wealth and empowerment. That's what I forgot to put in. But that's also being done, and it's an infinity day. So, and I feel as though one's going to be for one and one's going to be for the other. That's why we're getting 2 here. Do I stop shuffling the cards right here right now? They're telling me I went too far. Do I stop shuffling the cards right here right now? Okay. So those are 1 card. Alright, same goes for these 18. Oh my god, they're super exciting. Look at that. They're super happy. Eee! I love that. Alright, so these are the Yang cards. And it's really funny how they were created, but yeah, it's like these are dream come true cards, okay? So that's probably what they're bringing you. Do I stop shuffling the cards right here, right now, for both of those aspects of life that I just drew the yin and yang cards for? Okay. Wow! Oh, this is really cool. Are we talking about the bottom of the decks at all on both of these cards? Alright, they're saying yes. Alright, so I just have to breathe, guys. All right, so big changes coming in, big positive changes, yeah. So for, are we talking about the bottom of the deck right now at all? All right, so bottom of the deck for the yin cards. Are we doing these right now? Yep. An ounce of gold cannot buy an ounce of time. Okay, look at how fun! I love that. Believe and believe. Okay, they're super fun. Okay. So, So an ounce of gold cannot buy an ounce of time. And this is green for the heart chakra, okay? So also Archangel Raphael, and also I want to say it's go time in terms of it's your time, because the green is also go and it's healing. So I think what this card is trying to, or what this fortune cookie is trying to tell you, is that basically your heart needs the time that it needs to kind of show up for itself now, and so you have the green light to go do that. That was delivered by Spirit, definitely. That was a mediumship card. These are also mediumship cards, by the way, guys. That was like the intention behind here, and they're like so full on blessed that it's not even funny. They were like traveling cards too with me, so I love them. That's probably what they're gonna be. I'll probably have these cards on me all the time. So an ounce of gold cannot buy an ounce of time. So just make sure that you know that there's no time to spare for your heart anymore. Your heart, you need to really listen to your heart, and believe in your heart more than ever now, because I feel like, you know, positive change is coming. And we just really need to listen, because we're gonna get stuck in the place of which we are in now, which is kind of feeling like a, sorry, I have to do this for a second because it's bothering me. We're kind of going to end up feeling, if we don't make moves now, we're going to end up feeling like we're going to be forever stuck in between this rock and a hard place, okay? And we want life to be a little bit more gentle on us, a little bit more easy. So you have to start listening to your heart, because your heart is going to take you to places you can never imagine for yourself, okay? And it's beautiful, because actually it's in the imagined spot too. So let's do it. Oh, that's what I was just getting to do. Super fun. Okay. So, are we moving on to the next card? Yeah, so this card is also the heart chakra. It says your bright outlook avoids small worries, okay? This is a very interesting message today, because I was getting a lot today that you have to give your concerns, your worries, and your deep cares, right, over to God, because they're sometimes you and by over to God, and I really, wow, that just came out, like I wasn't even thinking about that. It's like give it over to God, but by that I mean give it to your heart. Like give it to your heart to basically decipher what you're going to do with it, okay? Because sometimes when we care a lot about stuff and we want to do something so bad about it, it sometimes ends up coming from our ego standpoint, where we want to figure out justice right there, right then, you know, solve the problem and get past that obstacle. But sometimes your heart needs to literally kind of sift through the bullshit, and why is it feeling this way, and and why is it the way that it is? And, you know, you have to really kind of question things within yourself first before making any moves, okay? So if you involve your heart in terms of it being the filter, and it being the funnel in which you're going to take all of your worries, sometimes you have to even speak it out in order to concentrate about it, because that's what I have to do too sometimes, is like, I know I'm feeling this certain way, I don't like this feeling right now, and you know, if God gives me if God grants me the green light to go do something about it, I fucking for sure will, because I, you know, a fire in me. But sometimes that fire, I have to decipher with my heart, is it an egotistical fire, or is it a fire that really is there to kind of blow shit up for a good purpose, right? Is it just for me, or is it for me and other people, right? That's basically what it is. So you have to kind of decipher what the fuck you know, what the fuck is going on within you, so that you can actually create the change outside of you, okay? What I'm also sensing is there's this power that's starting to grow within us. So if you don't use it in the highest and best good of yourself and other people, you're going to, what I'm getting is drown out. And, you know, it's basically like you're going to water it down, you're going to drown it out, it's no longer going to exist. So it's very imminent, is that the word? It's very important that you start using your heart, because, again, this eclipse is all about the Leo. It's a Leo energy, it's heart energy. So it's like, you need to start roaring, you need to collect yourself, you need to collect your fire, and you need to start going. there's a reason why I'm wearing yellow. Yellow is the solar plexus. So it's kind of like, it's supporting me. It's color therapy to support me to kind of like go, move, do the will that I need to, you know, kind of bring to the table so that I can actually kind of get going towards my positivity, you know, in terms of my life and my future, you know. So yeah, so if you have to wear gold today or yellow or something, and that's also wealth and power actually, right? The wealth is beautiful. Oh, that's so amazing. So the wealth is purple. It's a royal color along with gold and yellow. And sometimes I do that on purpose. Sometimes I don't. Today I really didn't even I wasn't doing it on purpose. In terms of wearing the yellow and stuff, but like it's so I just saw that as I'm giving this reading. What else did I want to say? Also, when it comes to your, oh, it's interesting that we're talking about the heart today because the family, oh, that's so, I never realized this, but the family, aspect of our lives is the color green, and the color green is the heart chakra. So imagine the family or the past is like, you have to like give it over to, do I talk about this one right now? No, okay. Sometimes things are just, you know, like happen that you have to question, like, is it useful? Happen out of the blue. Yeah. So yeah, so it's very interesting. You can also wear green today. You can wear a blend of all of those colors, you know, to really enhance and you know, what I'm getting is revamp you, restart you, just kind of, you know, realign you back into the flow of prosperity, guys. Nice. I just have to, flow of prosperity is basically what I'm blessing you with today too. Lakshmi, I fucking love Lakshmi. Thank you to Lakshmi. All right, so let me actually, let me do this. Damn, my thumbnail came out nice. My thumbnail came out. Yo, you gotta fucking love that shit. I didn't even realize how beautiful it was. Meanwhile, I look better in person than on camera. I have to, that's just how it is. Like, I don't think the pictures or cams don't do me justice, but that's what I think, but I've also been told that. So, amen to that. I like in-person shit anyway, so it's better that way. Anyhow, so, let us start. Okay, so they're having me start with the yellow since we're talking about the yellow. This is a yin card, so this is small feminine card. It's also most likely has to do with your wealth and empowerment aspect of your life today. That's what I'm feeling very strongly, actually, so that's basically correct. It says you'll accomplish more later if you have a little fun this weekend. Okay, so this could be talking about, you know, making plans for this weekend. This also, like, you could take it as is, right? However, I'm going to channel the way that it needs to come through in terms of today's energies and the universe's energies and that type of thing. Also, do I say that, what I just heard? Okay, yeah. So they want me to also recognize the fact that these are very heightened cards because they also wanted me to say, like, in terms of Judaism, okay? Now, Judaism, the only reason... Oh, so just something to let you guys know about, like, I'm Jewish, but I never actually sided with... I never actually was brought up religious at all by any means. Like, I kind of went and did what my mom wanted me to do, and so I got bat mitzvahed, and this is why it's actually a super... Oh, this is why I had to say it, because it's a super... I almost forgot. It's a super heightened day for me because it's been 19 years on this day, January 22nd, that I have become bat mitzvahed, okay? So this is also, and it's very interesting because with time and with all of what life kind of has to show you, you realize what it is that you realize what it is that you blend in and mesh more with. You know what I'm saying? Even though I was given like a free energetic love world, thank you God, you know what I'm saying, to make my own decisions. I've decided that through a lot of different people's messages and what I kind of have gotten all throughout the years, I side more with my Judaism side than anything else. Also, but my choice is to bring, you know, not even so much the religion, but the wisdom of the religion, along with, you know, the feng shui aspect of my life. I think the blend of both of those worlds are super heightening for me. And actually, I want to say, since they're both very ancient, they're both very high vibrational, they work really well for me, which makes me super high vibrational, right? So so that's why I made, also the intention behind these cards was, you know, it's kind of like a Jewish person creating these fortune cookie blessed type of, you know, what's it called? Like, you know, fortune telling cards. That is, I mean, there's so much more to these cards than I can even explain. But that, one of the reasons that I've created them is I was led to, but also they're like super high vibrational in all senses of what they are, right? Also highlighter, they're like highlights, right? So they're highlighter colors, which is what I always wanted. I was like, I need something bright. I need something, you know, that'll blend. And the tarot also, which I haven't, tarot is also very based upon the Torah, and ways that I don't actually full on know just yet, like I haven't learned about it yet, but I do tarot, right? So these cards are very much so in terms of grounding all of that information into one funnel of like divinity, which are a blend of both, right? Even though I haven't like these, I haven't numbered these like to basically, you know, be the tarot. It's just kind of like the tarot essences within it, right? And so like I'm able to basically talk about the tarot if I feel as though, you know, oh, one card resembles the Wheel of Fortune card. Like if it gives me those vibes, I'll be talking about them. All right. So so it's kind of like put it this way, it's like a free energy type of free-flowing deck where anything can go down, right? It's like, it's my deck, I can say whatever the fuck I want, whatever the fuck I feel like. So it's like, basically, it gives me that freedom, but also it gives you that freedom too. It like generates it, you know, like in the infinity type of way, where it's like, if you want to look at it in a horizontal infinity type of way, or, you know, a vertical infinity type of way, or basically just that, you know, nurturing type of way in a circle, you know? So, again, I mean, this is all very much so new for me too, so I appreciate you just like kind of tuning in and having fun with me. So it says, you'll accomplish more later if you have a little fun this weekend. So what I'm really sensing, though, that was very interesting. It's like, have some royal fun this weekend. Like, royally, like, create something for yourself where it's like not only, like, so when I say royally, I mean high vibrational. It doesn't have to mean that you have to go spend a lot of money, okay? Because that's actually how I love to live, is kind of like on the frugal side, but high vibrational, where it's like, no one is creating what I'm creating for myself, but I feel royal however it is that I am getting to create it, okay? So that's basically something, yeah, and it's like, and it's going to bring super sensational vibes to you. So that's because it's a yellow card. And also you're going to be actually able to kind of follow through on this because of the fact that, you know, it is the solar plexus card. It is something that you are willing for it to happen. You're actually very open to it happening. Yeah, so it's like you're gonna create this like royalty somehow, some way within your life in terms of the vibes. Yeah, the golden royalty vibes. Yeah, fun is huge for today and this weekend. So today, you'll be cultivating something that makes you feel really, whatever you coincide with, like as richness, you will literally create, that'll be your jump off point, like your bounce off point to, okay, like I know what makes me feel really wealthy, on a small, simple level or on a rich, big level. And what I'm getting is it could be, this is a small card, but it's very big, right? So you'll be doing it on a small level, but it's going to make you feel really fucking, you know, royal and big. And that was a total confirmation. It's like, you know, so with the harp, the angels are totally going to help you kind of like, you know, full-fledged, like take you to this point of, wow, this is really cool. Like I have, sorry, I had to just like wipe something. I have like something really cool to look forward to today, or you know, again, they're going to be creating it for you if you don't see it just yet. So that's going to be in your wealth and power. There's going to be a lot of simple fun that's going to make you feel really royal. Next one is also for the wealth and empowerment or power, however you'd like to call it. It has a lot to do with your heart, right? So green card is the chakra card, and it says chakra color. And it says, you will have an exciting business adventure. Okay, so I feel as though, this is what I'm picturing. You're actually going on an adventure today that literally is super small. It could be something like, oh, you're going out to eat somewhere to make yourself really happy. Like, oh, you love a certain thing. Do I share with what's coming up for me? Okay, so what's coming up for me? It's like, I'm going to go eat like a falafel today. Okay, that was coming up for me. And that's something that was just divinely guided, right? So again, the angels are pushing me towards that. So I'm going to go eat it. And I haven't eaten one in the longest time. So I feel like that's absolutely, like, it made me just so happy to look forward to. Now, the whole thing is, I'm going to go there and, you know, because it's always, you know, step by step you make the change, right? So, oh, I get it, 18, thank you. And so, long story short, you might arrive there and it might open your world to something that you've never seen before, that you're going to be like, oh my God, that's exactly what I want to create, or that's important to me and that's what needs to be created. So something when you get to your, you know, when you take the first step and you take the, you know, when you get to the end of that step, you know, you will see more steps to take by you just getting there. Okay. So this will then develop and evolve into a very heart-based business adventure, and it's super exciting. You're gonna have a super exciting. You will have an exciting business adventure. So that's amazing. So yeah, there's just something that your world is gonna go open up to in terms of its wealth, and I'm getting clarity. So in terms of its a clarity within its wealth and power and empowerment, that's something's unraveling. Okay, so that's really beautiful. Are we moving on? Yeah, and again, they're rushing me through this, so there's a reason to it also. And also keeping super simple, that's what I wanted to. I wanted super simple cards. Okay, so anyhow, the yin. So this would be the yin or feminine side to the past aspect of your life. Okay, so by past I mean all of the stuff that I listed, or the family aspect is really the technical term for feng shui, right? So it says, he who has imagination without learning has wings but no feet. And now it's so interesting because I'm actually getting that this is the opposite of what it's saying. So you have the imagination with the learning, which now gives you the wings and the feet. Okay, so it's kind of like you're grounding your creativity. By the way, so this is sacral chakra, orange. It's creativity. It's the divine feminine yin energy. So again, in the angels, your angels are really gonna kind of help you to kind of use your imagination to turn your what you've dreamed of, what you desire, into the way that you want to create it with the orange card. Orange is creativity. So yeah, and something, it's like you're gonna believe in something in order to create it. So it's just like, put your imagination as your best foot forward. Also apply your learning in terms of what you've learned and how. And what I'm sensing also is like, don't be so, okay, when it comes down to it, it's like I have to be straightforward. It's like the learning that you've accumulated comes through your feelings. So if you don't want a certain feeling anymore, let that be the clarity, and the curiosity is what wanted to come out. in terms of allowing yourself to fly higher, in terms of expanding it out into a bigger idea and something that you can really easily work towards in terms of creating something new for yourself in the world. So again, I feel as though this is kind of like an innovative type of vibe. It's also emotionally expansive. I feel like you're doing a lot of decluttering in terms of emotions. And again, like I said at the beginning of this video, I felt like I just knew what the hell is going on here. Oh, never mind. I'm like, what is going? So, I knew that, like I just know that there's just this decluttering going on. There's this heaviness in the air that, you know, you might just have to lighten up the load on, and that's going to come up through emotions. And through your emotions, in terms of sifting out what you no longer want to feel, and in comparison to what you do want to feel, you will be able to learn through this and be blessed in terms of using your imagination. It's like, how can I make this life better for myself? In terms of what ways do I need to go? This clear kind of sparkle is like this clarity that I feel like is super coming through. I feel like it has a lot to do with maybe water, you being by the water, but that's really coming out to me is like there's this clarity, there's this purity, there's this divinity. Excuse me, I had to like burp. Again, I'm like releasing too as I'm on camera, because you know that is a part of life. Being on camera is, you know, you can't stop life as you're on cam. So long story short, that's basically what's going on here. You're developing this grounding for a dream that you've put a lot of imagination and thought into, and you're now applying your emotions to it and what you've learned in terms of what life has given you. Okay, gifted you in both bad and good. Like you're able to kind of, again, sift through and say what it is that you want to keep around or what it is that you no longer want to keep around. Is there anything more to say to that? No. All right. So moving on. This is like a yang card. So this is more masculine, and this is more, and this also has to do with the family aspect of life. Also, it could be foundational, right? This could be a foundational card. So, it says, any idea seriously entertained tends to bring about the realization of itself. Holy shit, guys. Like, all I gotta say is there are a lot of fucking creative miracles going on behind the scenes today, and they're about to bring it forward, okay? And it's very interesting because I'm seeing, like, I want to show you this, but is it for my highest and best good to show them this? Okay. There's a lot here, guys. I'm feeling a lot. There's a lot of miracles happening today that I can, like, seriously cry over, which is just, it's so beautiful. So this, even though they don't look it because they're slight, they're like, this is the yin card, this is the yang card, okay? So this what shows up in my reading face down when I'm giving these cards. So this is your family, your past, and by family, you know what I mean, because I put it down there. It's like your soul tribe, your faith tribe, like that's that family. So, and also the angels, and again, that involves invisible and visible. So that means that you're having a lot, I mean, there's a lot of angelic and divine family coming through, essence, like your ancestors, your angels, they're all coming through to help you out creatively with this endeavor that you're literally kind of putting, like, on a small scale. You're taking one small step towards a dream that you really want to fulfill. And I'm seeing dreams all over the place in front of me as I'm saying this. So it's like a dream comes to fruition today by just taking one simple step. And not only that, but it's like they are literally there on a bigger scale to help you, to help entertain this, okay? So, again, you seriously are taking one step in the right direction to entertain your dreams, to bring them about into the realization of itself. And it's like you're grounding it by taking this one step, okay, by believing. and they are going to take the bigger step, and they're going to meet you that like 75% of the way. And today I'm just going to say 72% of the way, because that is actually how many names God has in Judaism. So I have to honor that, okay? Just for me being authentic to myself. And may that is also the case with these two. It's like you are being fed authentic vibes, authentic feels, so that you can honestly go with what you feel and stand up for what you feel, creatively speaking, in terms of how you want to live your life on a happy note. And literally it's being pushed. Like, I feel like there's this creativity being birthed, like this creativity, this clarity, the clarity and creativity both blended together, that's being birthed from the other side to give you this beautiful, like, blessings galore is what I want to say. But also it's like, they're giving you this wealth of like the will to do this one thing for yourself, but also, from like more heart emotions towards that, towards the golden results that you want for yourself, So what I'm seeing here, why I picked this up, is like, I'm going to reverse it so that you guys can see it. The past is your, I want to say your left side. So hopefully this comes up on your left side. This is how I'm interpreting it. It could be different for everybody, for anybody, right? But this is just how I'm interpreting it. The past is your left side. It's your feminine side. It's also your again, what we're talking about is like soul, family, tribe, right? Soul, faith, family, tribe. So they are pushing, okay? They're like literally giving birth, giving this like creative clarity energy to you, okay? Where it gets kind of spanned out. My phone's, juicing out. They're getting spanned out. And again, this also could be a lot of mediumshipness coming through today, right? Where it's like signs, signals, like they're just really talking to you. You feel super connected to them, okay? And I feel that in my heart. And so they're basically kind of like, let's say, picture this as the number 3, and it's like they're sending you like together, this is a heart. This is the 3 aspect of the heart. It's like half of the heart. And they are now kind of pointing that, like, what do you call it? Like, it's like that, like, alligator, like, bigger, smaller point of the heart. Okay. I can't remember if it's greater or less than or greater, but we're going to put greater. Okay. They're pointing it in the direction of this. So you are getting a lot of emphasis on your will to do something for your life today. And also it could be on a small, like very not so like insignificant but very grand way, okay? So simple but very grand. And then they're also sending where it's like, I just feel like, okay, this is what I'm getting. It's like they're sending this power into your yang heart. Like there's a lot of power in your heart today that's actually going to make you do this like underdog type of willingness, all right, in your life. So it's like a U, and U is for universe. So they're kind of like feeding in this heart, feeding you in your heart space, and then you're coming out in terms of will, like in terms of doing stuff for your life. That's also the U, that's also magnetic, because there's that U shape of magnetic. That's also a good luck horseshoe. All right, so all of that stuff is like really happening in your life today. And again, we're talking about wealth and empowerment. So good luck. There's a lot of good luck. There's a lot of magic. There's a lot of believing. There's a lot of magnetism. So you're magnetizing this divine magic that's going on in your life. And by you doing that, by you harnessing it and honing it in, which in one of these it says you are grounding it. Well, that's how I interpret it. I'm not going to go back into it, but you're basically harnessing and you're grounding this belief within you, this dream within you, to kind of just make that one move and things are going to fucking burst open, is what I'm sensing. Like as you, like, a star, if you were to close up, so a star is made of 5, okay? So think of your hand as a believer, okay? So all of a sudden, so a star, like, is usually when you see a star, you're like, star, right? But now I feel as though the star is literally, it's like you were the close-up star and now you're expanding with this beautiful, you like, so all 5 points of the star is now kind of blooming, and you are going to be able to see yourself as this bright and shiny star as you take, you know, but it's also, it's a heart-based star. So it's like kind of like you are a super heart-based star. So not a superstar, but a super heart star. Okay. So that's what your heart is kind of bringing you towards, so that you can blossom and bloom in that. Okay. And it's being very creatively done. It's being super heightened. Like, that is some crazy shit in how super heightened it is. And hold on, guys. I have to just like keep breathing. And that's how basically it's going to arise today. So there's a lot of magic in the air today, a lot of magnetizing that you're doing by just doing what you're being guided to do. And so I want to say from this, it's like your angels are pushing you forward in the right direction. In terms of this one dream that you're working on, which I really do believe is love. Okay, it's putting love first. It's putting your romantic divine love first. Okay, this gentleness, whatever supports you in your gentleness, is coming first today. I'm also getting, so those were 4 cards, right? The 4 foundational yin and yang, divine masculine, divine feminine cards. I was also getting to kind of, because I am the illuminated muse, bringing in the tarot essence, I wanted to get the highest and best card placed at the top of this deck, universe and A-team. And, you know, fam. Divine fam. I need, yeah, the highest and best card to be placed at the top of this deck that clearly shows us, wow, definitely was just, that was, yeah, that needed to happen, that feeling right there. It's like a synchronized. That's how I felt right there. It's like yep, that's gonna, all right, so is that the card that I'm looking for? It's like, yo, help a bitch out today, because I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I know what I want. It's crazy. So what I wanted was the highest and best believing card today. And you get the Jack of Spades. We get the Jack of Spades. So Jack of Spades to me is like your divine feminine. This can be a guy or girl, but I feel like a gentle guy with, you know, because sometimes guys with longer hair are more gentle beings. Okay, they're more in their divine feminine. So this person, divine feminine energy, has done a lot of, oh, so interesting. She is victorious, or the divine feminine energy is victorious today in terms of the flags that it's waving, in terms of how much it has fought for its heart. Now, I could totally fucking relate to this, but this is basically, it's like, that's how, it's like, you're super powerful, and there's a melodious, it's very interesting. Okay, it's the essence of the number 7, my heart, okay, my only heart, and you kind of, and there's this metal energy to this, okay? So I'm just going to look this up to kind of be quicker. Okay, it says caution and potential. Now, it's very interesting because the caution only, it's like no fear is what they wanted to tell you. This is a no fear type of energy. So there's no, you're throwing caution to the wind. That's basically what it is, because you're trusting your heart so much that it's guiding you in the right way. And you're basically, and you've been doing this consistently and constantly over a very long period of time. So what you're doing here is the A-team, your divine faith, you know, family, is literally telling you that you've done such a good job in terms of, you know, guarding your heart against all of the stupidity, really, which what it is, outside of itself. It's like stupidity, miserableness outside of itself. You have literally done all that you can. So for you to basically, you know, work and honor its potential in terms of the heart, honor its heart potential, honor your heart potential. I'm referring to it as an it, but because it is. It's like a deity. You know what I'm saying? So You've guarded against it. I mean, you've guarded, you've protected it, you defended it, you've come full throttle, and today is your victory. And this is why you're being sent all these majestic, magical, you know, miracles today, exactly stemming from the divine in terms of answer. A dream is definitely being answered. It's like dreams, dreamer, all this dream positivity, positive dreams are being, you know, are being tended to today because, and it's like a karmic cycle because of the fact that you've karmically really stood up like over and over and over again for your heart, like the infinity. In terms of the infinity, it's like you've done this over and over and over again, like it's been an everlasting and eternal and internal and type of energy that you literally stuck to, you know. And you will continue to stick to because you like it and there's a flow to it now, so it's easier for you to do. And you will see that a dream that makes your life easier will actually come through. So there's that circle. We're coming back to ease and grace today, guys. And I'm getting, very interesting, I'm getting to look at both of these things also to confirm the cycle. Is like the cycle here, that's like the sun, and there's this karmic cycle, or the wheels are turning in your favor, and it's a beautiful thing, guys. Today I'm really sensing there's a lot of spirit activity today, that's coming from, you know, I want to say like the sun guides, but all of the positive work that you've done towards your heart in terms of protecting it, in terms of laying down the boundaries and saying fucking no, fuck no to a lot of the things that your heart doesn't deserve, right? And it's like, yeah, like it's just like I just feel like they're putting this, it's kind of like that band, you know, when you're like Miss Universe, it's like they're honoring you today with this super beautiful dream that's coming into fruition. And I want to say, if I'm going to put myself out on a limb out there, it's like today's the day that you really could meet your divine, spiritual and best friend for life partner, because that's something that, if you're like me, you've really been wishing for, and you've really been putting your self-love first in order to kind of gain that potential out of your heart, right? So as I'm saying that, the battery's going low. So, and as I'm saying that, I'm thinking of Backstreet Boys' The Call. It's like I don't know how I wanted to, like, whatever. That's what came to mind, which I love. I love that song. Oh, so maybe you're going to get a phone call today in terms of, oh, that's interesting. Maybe you'll get a phone call today in terms of your divine life spiritual best friend for life partner is coming through. And I'm feeling something way deep in my throat, and these are blues, so there really could be an expression that comes out of that today in terms of a phone call. All right, so you might get a phone call today that really expresses love to you. Beautiful. So believe in that. Believe that you've done all that you could. You are the jack of all trades when it comes to your heart. You've fucking done it all. So, and that's what creates, oh, that's interesting. That's what creates this flow of prosperity to you today. In terms of abundance, in terms of, you know, Lakshmi blessings. I love it. They just made me put that together. Guys, I love you so much. You're so doing the right thing. Everything is aligned for you. You're doing great. Just keep on doing the great work that you're doing for yourself and your heart. And know that by you always taking the steps to really honor your heart and listen to it, you are actually doing a very deep and big kindness service to yourself that is also enabling others to do that for themselves as well, which is a huge heart opener. It's a huge world opener. It's a huge gateway. It's like a portal that where all your dreams are coming true. That's what I'm definitely seeing. It's like that's exactly what it is. It's like all your dreams are coming through. All your dreams are coming true through the actions that you've been taking in terms of defending your heart. You know what I'm saying? And today we reach a culmination where now there's a karmic cycle that's coming back around for you and is granting you really beautiful is granting you and your heart beautiful, whatever dreams that need to happen in order to make your life more beautiful, they're happening today. They're starting today. That's a foundational groundwork for today. Guys, I love you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for being you, and you're beautiful you. You're beautiful itself. So thank you for always operating on that aspect of yourself, because we need more of that, and that is the kindness that the world needs, really. So yeah.